What's up, guys? We've got a couple updates this week, a lot of performance enhancements to share with you in this week's GHL weekly breakdown coming right up. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Michael McAllister with your GHL weekly breakdown for the mortgage industry this week. This week, we've got a few updates, a few performance improvements or performance enhancements, as I struggled to say a second ago. We've got a couple performance improvements and a couple of very dev-heavy updates. A couple updates that are probably going to have a massive impact on you, but they're not worth bringing up right now because you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. And honestly, I don't even know exactly how it's going to impact you. I just can tell by the things that they're investing in and the options that they're opening up in the back end to developers that there's a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. All right, so first up, we've got some improvements to the appointment modal. This is for booking your appointments. This is the look and feel of when you send a calendar link out to somebody, what does it look like as they go through? We have a classic view now and we have a new view. I don't remember exactly whether it's enhanced or whatever they call it, but basically when you're setting up your appointments, you have the ability to choose either your classic view or the new view. We reverted back to the classic view for a formatting issue that was taking place on mobile. We did that about a week and a half ago. I haven't checked. I'm assuming that because this came out in the updates this last week, that whatever issue we were having is probably no longer an issue. So we'll likely go back and switch to the new view and play with it there. Not that any of this means anything to you other than I just want to share with you, in this case, some of the things that we have to do to work through and identify which updates are worth mentioning and talking about on the weekly breakdown, which ones we're going to push you to, and which ones we're going to say, hey, hold off a second on this. When it comes to the calendar update, I think that overall the benefit is definitely there. It's definitely a better experience. Just make sure that you're testing the experience and that you're making sure that anywhere you're sending that out, whether it's mobile or on desktop, that what you're expecting them to see is actually what they're seeing. That's the only thing that I would caution you with that. But with that being said, that is appointment modal updates. All right, next up, we've got a couple updates to forms and surveys. A minor update, which is just the ability to select whether you have a box for the form field or a line for the form field. I toggled the line, it toggled it from box to line. I think box is the default. I toggled it to line for the forms that we do and how we're using it. It looked really weird and I probably won't use it, but I imagine they've got there's a reason that they're using it. There's a reason that they put it together. I imagine there is a valid use case for this. We just don't see it right away. Super minor styling switch between, again, are you asking them to put their information on a line or are you asking them to put their information inside of a box? The other update to forms and surveys is the terms and conditions checkbox. Basically, what they're saying is that you now have the ability to change the color of the text and add links into it. I was able to do this technically last week, but when we went on our weekly Zoom room and I went to do it, it failed. It wasn't working. So technically, I had access to the feature of being able to add a link to terms and conditions, but when I went to actually change the link, I wasn't able to. So again, I think this is another example of that issue kind of being fixed behind the scenes. Go in, any form that you have, any form or survey that you're putting together, because of A2P, you should have that consent checkbox that gives you permission to reach out to them. Make sure you go in and you check out the verbiage that goes in there by default, tweak it to whatever you need, put a link to the privacy policy or the terms and conditions you have on your website, etc. But that is the terms and conditions element for forms and surveys. All right, next up, HighLevel made kind of a big deal about an update to their affiliate management component of HighLevel, right? I don't even know what to call it, module, component, feature, I don't know. But they made a really big deal out of enhancing the affiliate management component of HighLevel. And the only reason I'm sharing that with you because I don't necessarily see an environment where loan officers start rolling out their own affiliate program and different layers of compensation. I mean, shit, most of what you would do with that would be in violation of RESPA rules and stuff anyways. So I don't necessarily see it being advantageous for loan officers, but what I did want to do is I wanted to plant the seed now that we are looking at and implementing a affiliate program for you to be able to refer other loan officers to Empower LO and to be able to get a payout by way of our affiliate system. So we actually had our first request. I mean, we've put together affiliate links through this program before for like, you know, hey, we're going to put something on a podcast, you know, we're going to go on a podcast and we're going to drop an affiliate link there so that we can track what comes from that podcast. But we've never done any sort of actual affiliate payout system for just a loan officer that wants to be able to refer other people out. Well, we are putting that in place for one person right now who wants to send us some referral business. And in the meantime, HighLevel is working on the affiliate management program, or the affiliate management component, and making it way better. So again, I just wanted to plant the seed here. Be on the lookout. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, if you've rolled with affiliate offers before, if you've made money off of affiliate offers to other loan officers before, I don't know how prevalent it is in the community, to be honest with you. So I would love to hear about it if you have had success with that or have seen that executed well with other companies. All right, next up, we've got 2 updates to features that I feel like are probably not being leveraged all that much, but could be leveraged a lot better. The first one is updates to the membership section. Now, we use the membership section for My Agent classes, right? Us and Jeff Zimfer, we use My Agent classes, we use the membership section as a way to deliver the content from My Agent classes. So we're excited about the performance enhancements that they are talking about. Basically, they say an 80% across the board on average performance improvement by whatever metrics they're using to measure that. So that's really cool. A couple navigation components as far as being able to track the progress of different users and different courses, that's been enhanced. I don't have a ton of experience with this stuff. However, we do have a client out of Connecticut that is doing a lot with memberships right now, doing a lot of content creation, a lot of outlines, whether it's how to become a loan officer, whether it's how to, buy your first home, or these are the nuances of this loan program versus that loan program. We're really excited to see what this client continues to roll out with the memberships program. But again, I just wanted to take this opportunity, since I kind of discovered that over the last week, take the opportunity to mention HighLevel making updates to the membership section, and also, again, just plant the seed. Maybe there's a use case for you in there as well. All right, last up, we have community upgrades. So the community section is kind of part of the same area of HighLevel as memberships. Again, not something that a lot of people are using. I do see a use case for this in the future. I do, like, the fact is Facebook, although Facebook has the best community management feature, in my opinion, as far as social media platforms, there are still just so many people who hate Facebook and will not go onto Facebook, regardless of how valuable the community that you have on Facebook is. If that trend continues and we continue to see more and more of a push from other SaaS companies and other businesses that are creating communities, if we continue to see like disbursement of communities and adoption from the general public of like, hey, I'm okay. Yeah, I have an app for this community. I have an app for this community. I have an app for this community. I could see that driving the success of this play. And so it's not something I'm saying go out on a limb on, like go put all your eggs in that basket, right? Go out and invest in your community in your HighLevel account and all that stuff. That's not necessarily what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you don't like Facebook, if you want to launch a community, if you're one of those people that's like, dude, I can't get over it. I was almost there. If you're in that camp, give the community section a shot. Send it out to your clients. See if they sign up. See if they join. See if you can put together some sort of value, some sort of a valuable community where people want to come in and spend time in there, because that is immensely valuable. If you can create a community that people are drawn to and spend time with each other and exchange ideas, exchange referrals, whatever it is, like that community is going to be massively valuable, not just for you, but your referral partners as well going forward. So again, we're really bullish on communities. We use a Facebook group right now. I have my issues, my qualms with Facebook. I would love to feel confident in just moving this over inside of a group, inside of HighLevel. I'm not sure that we're ready for that yet, but if you are, I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear what you're doing with communities and any success you have. All right, guys, that is it for this week's. Again, we got a couple performance enhancements or performance upgrades behind the scenes. We had some dev updates that I didn't go over with you, but I'm just kind of alluding to behind the scenes as far as, hey, keep an eye out for some really cool groundbreaking features going forward. And then we also have some updates to a couple features that aren't super common to be used by loan officers, but have a lot of potential in membership and communities. With that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned next week. We'll see you at the top.